Guys, it's Matt. It is Thursday, March 7th, 2024. Let's jump right in and we'll do a quick review of the market in general and the trade I took today and the trades I'm still managing. Uh, you can see SPY kind of had a bounce day there with a nice new high. Q's the same, not so well on IWM and MDY. Pretty good day, right? So the gap up, honestly, it's funny because then the stocks that I was watching really, we didn't have great momentum right off the bat today. A lot of them kind of spiked and then pulled back. In fact, let's take a look at uh, net, which is one I tried to jump in. Um, let's take a look at the 5 minute chart. It'll show us more of what happened. So I got long here after the break of yesterday's high, uh, but I hadn't set my stop below today's low. I was kind of being aggressive on this one, um, mostly because I really liked the setup, and ended up stopping out somewhere in this 98.25 range, somewhere in here, I think. I would have gotten stopped out anyway. My stop would have been taken out right here on this candle, but then you can see the rest of the day, it bounced and it ended up at 1R. And so one of those ones where maybe if I had my stop a little looser, 1R wouldn't be here, right? If I had my stop below yesterday's low, you know, we'd be just above break even at this point, right? Um, but I had my stop here and it got taken out. So that's okay. I mean, look, these things happen. I mean, you're never going to catch them all. There's going to be times where you get stopped out and then it goes in your favor and you just have to, I don't know, swear a lot and punch a pillow or something and get over it. It helps that you're still holding AMD. So although this after hours, we can look at it because there's some it's taken a bit of a dive after hours, but not as bad as Marvell, which had earnings, and then also what was the other one? AVGO. So you can see actually bounced back up, so that's not so bad. But that long wick there after hours, which looks like for Central. Yeah, it looks like they actually haven't reported yet, I guess. So this must be just in Marvel sympathy, maybe. I don't know. Anywho, what else can we look at? We can look at what I had on my watch list today. AGIO, BK, which didn't make a break for it. Although I'm really liking this. The longer it stays tight up against this upper line here and then breaks through that, I'd like to take a shot at that if and when it happens. I had Builder on my list, but again, just right off the bat, there wasn't much to go on. Carvana ended up bouncing and then pulled back again, and Carvana's kind of all over the place. Jets never broke never broke this high here, so I didn't love that. Net is the one I discussed already. I had Nlop on there. I just if you're watching my daily recaps, I like taking Nlop, or I like keeping an eye on it, I should say. It made like one good trade back here somewhere. I think I caught this wave, and ever since then, I'm kind of like it's one of my darlings, but um, it's probably going to get taken off the list pretty soon. XBI, I thought was coiling up nicely there, but uh, no dice, no dice. So I've been adding some things to my watch list. Oh, here we go. We can talk about the futures. Had a down day there, and the dollar had kind of a slightly down day, but kind of a no range kind of thing there. Adjusting my watch list a little bit lately, guys. Just adding some names as I come across them and taking off some of the fluff that I had there for a while. I was looking at more some of the lower priced pharmaceutical names, and I just been taking those off my list just because I don't like to trade them. When you look at the 5 minute charts on some of these things and uh, Trying to think of some of the ones I took off. I'm not going to be able to pull them up out of my off the top of my head, but just low volume kind of. They jump all over the place, even from candle to candle on the 5 minute chart, and I don't want to trade that stuff. But anyway, that's where I'm at. So still holding. Oh, I forgot to do this guy. So still holding this one. You can see GTES popped up to this is 2R. I didn't take any profit there. I was kind of trying to hold a little bit. So my stop's still here at break even. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't love this big wick here on the top, but you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So anyway, that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll probably do a little more in-depth kind of weekly recap, I think.